So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me. I poked around at the Dutchman to figure out what...
Here to brighten our shared journey?
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
What do you do when you head out?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Fair enough. Sure you won't tell me about the trips?
The secret of being tiresome is in telling everything, so no.
I gotta go.
Be well, detective. Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
You know this is my favorite joint?
You were threatening to leave last week. What the... Oh, yeah. You really want to try that on me, Fabian? Please.
That wasn't supposed to... I'll see ya.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
What else would I do?
I guess that's true. But that's sad, man. After work hours, you should spread your wings, find a wider social circle. Oh, by the way, Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Live to ride, ride to live, brother.
What the heck are you... Oh... Fool me once, I don't rip out your spine. Fool me twice,
Well... See ya.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
What else would I do?
I guess that's true. But that's sad, man. After work hours, you should spread your wings, find a wider social circle. Oh, by the way, Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Just some guy. I slashed him up real good.
You knifed a customer in the... Oh, wait. I knew you sounded off. The bell is tolling for you, Fabian. Go somewhere else.
I can accept that.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
What else?
I guess that's true. Sammy said you...
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss.
This was probably a good time to leave. Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Next time.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a...
What is it?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court,
He'll thrash me if I don't get it.
we should all be so lucky. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Look, he really needs the order. Whatever it is.
Not a chance.
I have other leads to follow. Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
I'll keep it safe for the boss.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it.
Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew that this would be enough for Tolly. Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. Okay then, onwards. I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Onda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle. Onda had made a deal with the court to stay in Seattle. I headed to Aurora Pond to try to get... Onda had made a deal with the court to... I headed to...
Here, I don't... Please.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly. At least it wasn't Isabella. With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating. No. Ooh, not my taste. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert. I figured I needed my strength. I didn't see the point. Yeah, I wasn't going.
Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Angel? Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh, that's nice. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around. Tell me about you, Angel. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped, my eyes are bound. I am chained, and so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that. Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. Just gonna check out your noggin, Angel.
Don't mind me.
Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You've got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you?
My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
It's not what it looks like.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
Just looking. It's real good, Patience. I mean it.
What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
The skull, right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
In a necromantic, I want to control you way?
That would be cool, but no.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
Tolly wants to know.
Yeah, I'm sure. He also wants to know my shoe size and the circumference of your asshole. Fuck Tolly.
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without something more. What was Patience's source?
You're really not gonna tell me about the skull?
Nuh-uh. Go find your own old bones.
Other than Nico, who would sell Patience a skull on the down low? Only Patience knew.
Guess, I'll be going.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. What are you hiding? No, there must be more here. What secrets are we keeping, That won't help me. Let's have a peek, shall we? I need to find something else. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it. Anda had made a deal with the court to stay in Seattle. So what was it? Anda had made... That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list. There was still work to do. Anda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle. I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what I...
What do you want?
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah, I know. How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Huh. Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Uh-huh.
Well, leave you to your brooding.
Uh-huh.
I thought about it. I thought I was on the right lines already. Might be useful. This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out. Well, well. I didn't think... I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Christmas again this year.
Reginald, my friend? Hope you're not too chilly.
All is gentle, all is calm. The world flows like a stream through the forest.
Might I take a little nip?
All I have, you're most welcome to share.
I needed that. Have a good night, Reggie.
Become one with the heartbeat of the city, detective.
I didn't think that was worth. Wasn't gonna speak to me. I didn't see the point. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. There was another thing.
Make it fast.
Have a good night.
Uh-huh.
Hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. There's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. I gotta ask, though. Why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, detective. For I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oiled. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria? He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, Detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this. Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty.
But she didn't kill the priest, did she? That letter. Tolly would be real interested in this. Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
To find a better spot. Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Just take the breath. The change. And your mundane concerns will mean nothing.
Detective!
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I think he's a werewolf.
You do know how to tell, don't you? I guess you don't. Take it from me, he is not a werewolf. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders. although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny, I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to. I didn't see the need. Oh, I didn't think that would help.
Our city is wounded, but this...
World's still here. I was hoping you could fit me in your schedule.
The blessedness surrounds us all, my dearest detective.
Glory comes for us both. Shall we have a moment that gives us a taste of it?
Oh, yes, Fabian.
Bliss is coming. Embrace me.
Ooh, that gives me the strength I need to meet the divine. I hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
Keep your eyes towards rapture, dearest detective.
Why grind? Why worry? It will all be swept away, and we will ascend to serenity.
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Do not go up. Up is bad.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual, even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Pretty please with a cherry on top.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies? Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name?
Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that.
Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Luke Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, Detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince! You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspects in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
werewolf, maybe?
You know I won't tolerate them in Seattle. There's been no hint of dog for decades.
The killer is not Kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Well, Santiago is said to be human. A hunter.
Yet you said he was very strong. How could he be a mere mortal?
Good point. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
They killed Marla well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Yeah. I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course.
So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a hunter, but loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. And Santiago is obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now, that does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Sophia used her blood sorcery to change her abilities so she could walk in daylight.
Detective, have you been drinking from the veins of an alcoholic?
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
spare, please? Goddamn hunters I can get right alongside. I've no room for bigots nor zealots, and they are both.
Why do you work with the Camarilla?
If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they don't want to hear. Someone's got to speak up for the downtrodden, right? I got the ear of the ruling class, and I like to stick my tongue in it.
It is foolish to think that you can sway the Camarilla. They allow a Bruja Primogen only because you are another pawn to manipulate.
That's the funny thing, Fire. They might think they're playing chess with me, but I'm more of a checkers guy. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just a fool who doesn't know the rules. But I sure do appreciate your candor.
Tell me about your troubles with your clan.
Back in the old days, we were known as the Warrior Scholars. These days, the younger ones have more of a taste for Molotov cocktails. The elders, our Hellenes, think the neonates make us look like mindless thugs and call them rabble. The rabble, of course, think their elders are impotent relics. It's short-sighted. We're sides of the same coin. To hold a pen is to be at war, right?
Tell me about the Dutchman.
Cozy little spot, isn't it? Ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. I named it for an old lover.
Indeed.
He was Dutch.
It is better to have loved than lost, than never to have loved at all.
Nah, sorry. It just comes off as pretentious when you do it. You gotta get the rhythm. Actually, I have a thought. Since you're a soul that likes to roam the city, have you seen those glittering eyes of the IAO? Surveillance nomad. Cameras newly nailed to our walls. Will you oblige me and tear them down? I am a man who values his privacy, and I'd rather the man was blind.
Yes, of course. I share your distaste.
That doesn't surprise me. And I'd appreciate it. It'd solve me a dilemma. It's less than polite to invite guests to your home when there are neighbors peeking through the blinds.
You impress me.
I impress the nomad, do I? That's interesting. But I will tell you now that I have a taste, and it's not for legends.
I will see you later.
Haven't seen any of these cameras. Should look out for them.
Seattle. Sheesh.
The court seemed pleased that you tidied up those hunters, dear. Perhaps you might tidy up your appearance, too.
You have something for me to do?
You'll find a package on my contact's usual spot atop the police department building. I believe they're on high alert due to recent events, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell.